Whoop, mother, whoop, fam. So check it out. Uh, I think there's a lot of people that don't really understand some stuff I've said, um, particularly on my other channel, right? Because I've lost a lot of subscribers over this issue, and I don't think people understand exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm in California, born and raised, and this is all I know. I don't know Colorado, I don't know Utah, I don't know Alabama, I don't know Kentucky, I don't know Illinois, etc. Right? Um, but I will say this: um, every Juggalo I've ever met is active. We'll just put it like that. They all active. Um, or else they really don't know any other Juggalos. You know, they don't really know what's going on. Um, you know, I know the homies used to get jumped on by the essays out here, you know, by the Serenos. And, you know, I don't know, like I said, everywhere I've gone up and down the state, there's no one-on-one policy, right? I don't make that rule. It just is what it is. And, you know, people take that family word real serious out here, you know. So are you gonna say, whoop whoop, I'm family and I want to hang out, but y'all got some beef, I'm out? You know, how you gonna say, well, I like ICP, so I'm a Juggalo, I'm part of this, but you don't care about the next Juggalo? You know, how does that work? When you see people say this is more than music, these people really mean that. You know, people getting this on them. You know what I'm saying? Hatchet Man. People getting these tattoos on them. And you come over here and you want to say, I like ICP, I'm a Juggalo. You know, nobody expects you to be a tough guy. You know, you don't got to be like a fighter. You don't have to be brave. All you got to do is try. You know, that's all anybody expects. You know, you know, we don't expect women to fight men or anything like that, but I don't know. If you can't take a whooping, you know, if we're outnumbered or out muscled, whatever. If you can't take a whooping, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're just a fan. You're gonna be ostracized. Nobody's gonna want to hang out with you. If that's cool with you, cool. You know, do you. You know, a lot of us are older, and that's the flip side about it. They want to say this is a gang. Like when I did that 10 years, my crew disbanded. There was like 30 of us at one time. You know, and they all just moved away, you know, and it's all the younger generation out here now, you know. But I do find some OG homies here and there, you know, and you know, just it's just new homies now, you know. There's old homies that I still talk to this day, You know, some love Twisted. You know, the general consensus is they like ICP and Twisted. You know, by the way, fuck Jamie. Just gotta throw that out there one time. You know, see, that's the thing about having tattoos. I spot someone with a Juggalo tattoo instantly. I usually spot them before they spot me, and I'm like, and I got tattoos all over, but I usually spot them first because I'm a very observant person. You know, you'd be like, whoop whoop, and they don't hear that much out here. So, you know, in this area that I'm at, ain't too many homies out here, but we're not far from other counties. 58 counties in California. I don't know how many are in NorCal, but yeah, man, just NorCal Juggalos over here. You know, but as far as that FBI claim that, you know, Juggalos are beefing with MS-13, maybe it's a SoCal thing. I don't know. It's not up here. It's not. It's not in Northern California at all. So maybe it's some SoCal Juggalos funking with them. I don't know. I ain't heard nothing. It's not really my, you know, what can I do about that? I'm up here, man. You know, a lot of us got kids now. A lot of us got jobs, and so that's why I say that gang label is bogus, man, because it's such a broad paintbrush. You know, people that ain't even, you know, people that ain't even outside anymore. You know, how are you gonna, people that ain't even hanging out no more, you know? And then, like, for the ones that are active, it's like, you know, basically the FBI moved on because they got bigger fish to fry, man. We're basically, look, we on their radar, period. Everybody stop acting like it's a big secret. You know, we on their radar, period. They know. They was watching us for like 2 years. You know, they was watching the whole nation of Juggalos for like 2 years straight. The FBI spying on us. Like, you know, can we just address the elephant in the room? They know that we know that they know that we know. You know? Like, come on now. To say, oh, the gang label is fake. It's a ridiculous notion, man. There's been several murders across the nation, usually by lone psychos. But you know, there was one guy got his arm cut off. He was a Juggalo and had a tattoo, and the crew that he messed with, I don't know what he did wrong, but that crew, you know, they tried to cut off his tattoo on his arm, and this is somewhere on the East Coast, and you know, they couldn't cut it off, so they tried to burn it off, and yeah, that didn't work out too well either. But they had to cut his arm off. And man, them dudes got like 4 years for that stuff, man. And you know, there's Psycho Sam. There's all these different incidences. We're on their radar, man. So, you know, they're like, hey, this is some crazy stuff. There's so many of these guys. So they set up shop. They watched us. And they said, you know what? These guys are active to the point where we're going to put them on a list. And they sure did that. Top 10 gang list, Juggalos. The only reason why they backtrack, the only reason why we're not on that gang label right now, I'll tell you right now, is because of the First Amendment in the Constitution. Freedom of speech, music is included. You know, dressing, your dress attire is included. And because ICP fought that case in court, if they hadn't have done that, we'd probably still be on that list. I can actually guarantee it. We would be on that list. But since we drew national attention on our First Amendment rights, that's why they took us off, and that's the only reason. Because do you think they care? Do you think they care that we're on the list? They put us on it. You know, the only thing they care about is their image in the eyes of now, you know, national media attention and Supreme Court, you know. And the Supreme Court ruling, if I'm not mistaken, was that we lost because you have to sue the individual corporation or whatever that discriminated against you. So like if the police discriminated against you, you got to sue that department in your city. And not sue the FBI over it. Here's the thing though, all these cops, a lot of them know that we're small time, you know, but a lot of them don't care. They know they know we were on that list. A lot of them probably don't know that we're off of that list, you know. And if they see any gang related, you know, that's probable cause to pull you over, you know. I'm not too worried about it. But it's still bullshit, you know, still bullshit, you know. So, but come on, man, you guys stop acting like the FBI is on one, and you know they don't know what they're talking about. Just stop that, you know, because they do. You know, they're not stupid. They ain't making this stuff up, man. They said it's 1 million fans, and that anywhere from 100,000 to 150,000 are violent gang members. And you know what? I say that's a bit of an exaggeration. I say they just found 10 to 15% of these music fans, 10 to 15% hang out together, and they're not taking no they ain't taking no from nobody, you know. And I think a lot of the homies fell off when that gang label came out. I think a lot of people that especially didn't have tattoos said, F this, I'm out, and dropped the hatchet. I think a lot of people said, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And then I think a lot of the homies are just laying low since that happened. You know, the clothing line is not being worn as much. And like I said, a lot of us just got older, got kids now. You know, a lot of the homies in their 30s, in their 40s. And no, I'm not focused on my music right now because I got another project going on. But we'll reveal that when it's ready. Um, you know, I'm just gonna end it on that because, like, I had other stuff to say, but it's like 1 a.m. over here, and I can't think too good. So, wicked clowns, and you know, just stay positive. Always work on growing. You know. Don't be scared to apply to a higher paying job, because those are attainable. You see this? I used to work for these guys. Sunrun, biggest solar company in the nation, in the world, in fact. And I can use that on a job resume, but I'm working for myself now. So, the EP album, my apologies, but it is, it's no mic. It's in a garage, fresh out. Just got out of prison, and I just laid it down on an Acer tablet in a garage. So I'm not gonna come out with another half-assed version. So you're gonna have to wait. For professional quality on that. Everything is till the studio set up right. And I got a producer, already to engineer, mix, master, all that stuff. So, and follow me on Twitter, Killer Clown. Oh, and I do have access to my other accounts, to my other YouTube accounts. But I'm not going to upload anything right now because I just have a hotspot. There's no Wi-Fi here yet, so yeah, Conservative Juggalo Podcast 2. Like and subscribe, notification bell, Wicked Clowns, and I'm out.